All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our session on our online Master of Science in Business Analytics at Santa Clara University and Levy School of Business. My name is Toby McChesney. I'm the Senior Assistant Dean of all of our fantastic graduate programs. And here with me to talk about this unique program is Dr. Nidhi McGregor, who's the Faculty Director of both online programs, and that's a S, programs, as well as our evening MBA program, and also teaches in our management department. And then also is, I'm gonna call you the Wonder Woman, Colleen, because we've done amazing things here in our Career Center to support our students. So Colleen is the dedicated Assistant Director of Career Management to help all of our online programs, and really is a partner in crime with you in terms of networking, resume review, the whole shebang. So thank you both for joining me this afternoon. So it looks like we're all on campus. It's a sunny, warm day again here in Northern California in the Bay Area, which is always pleasant. I know I look forward to actually being on campus physically, and we're inching so much closer to having that happen here in California. So I know we're all excited to see each other face to face. So many exciting things are happening here at Santa Clara. I want to kind of tee that up first. So first, if you're watching this, you may be a graduating senior or MBA MS student. We have our graduation coming up June 11th. So commend all of our seniors, grad students who are graduating, going off into the world, getting new jobs, maybe looking at grad school, which is why we're here. Kind of really exciting to hear kind of what you're gonna do post Santa Clara. And as my team would always say, the door is always open for our alums. We love to engage with you all, hear of all your successes, because really we are really a tight-knit family. So that's always exciting to graduate fantastic students. The second thing, and unless you've been under a rock, you know that our women's soccer team did very well this year. They won the championship. So we're very proud of that. Interesting tidbits, 2 of the all-stars on the soccer women's team are actually current online students. So one is in the online MBA program and one is in our online MS and marketing program. So we're very excited about our women's soccer team. Again, kudos to you all. Tremendous season. The fact that you didn't have any games in the fall is remarkable, and that you beat Florida State, a very well-known school in soccer, to win the championship was very exciting. So again, congrats to that. And the third announcement really is our announcement of our online Master of Science in Business Analytics program. So this is now our 4th, can you believe it, Nidhi? Our 4th online program here at Santa Clara. We launched our online MBA program in 2018. That has skyrocketed to almost 300 students, rankings galore, Pilots and Quants top 10, US News and World Report 40th, and Fortune Magazine 15th. And the success of online MBA helped us to launch an online MS marketing program last year, as well as an online Master of Science in Finance and Analytics. And now our newest family member, our online MS Business Analytics program, will launch with our first cohort this fall 2021. And we look forward to seeing students in that program. And this is a cousin of our traditional on-campus MS Business Analytics program. There are some differences, which we'll talk about, but for all intents and purposes, you get a great business analytics degree. And as Colleen certainly knows, business analytics is certainly the buzzword right now with employers. So we're definitely excited for that launch of that program. We do have, if you're a senior or a recent alum of our university, we do have expedited Levy alumni pathway that kind of expedites the process for you to apply to any of our online programs. So I encourage you to learn more and think through that. And also, since it's our first cohort that will start this fall, we always want to kind of get things started off on the right foot. So we're very proud to announce that if you apply by August 1st, and of course are accepted into our online business analytics program, you'll be guaranteed a $1,000 scholarship, which goes towards your fall tuition, which obviously helps you pay for the degree. So those are some high-level things that we're, of course, very excited about. I think from my lens, it's really great to see the hard work from our faculty staff to come together to create a new program. We really are excited about the online space here at Santa Clara. We're also excited for COVID to be past us so we can have more face-to-face interactions. And what I love about our online students is without COVID, they are able to come to campus. They're a Bronco, they're able to use the gym, et cetera. So we do really have a chance to see our students face-to-face. And we'll talk more about that. So enough from me. I want to hear from our other great friends here. So Nidhi, can you kind of give us a glimpse in terms of the program, the curriculum, et cetera, that you see for our program?
Sure. Thanks, Toby. I think the biggest thing that I hope everybody heard from what Toby's talking about is we just have tremendous amount of momentum here at the Levy School in terms of our graduate business education. And this is just a further extension of that same momentum, right? So Toby mentioned that there's similarities between the program that we have currently in the evening and this new online program. So the key thing is that the curriculum is the same. In both instances, you gain knowledge about theory and practice as it comes to business analytics so that you're prepared to not just do the analysis, but provide the insights that are really, really important for making business decisions. And that's what's really the added value, right? So it's not just going through the motions of doing the analysis, but extracting what is going to make a difference for whatever business you show up in after you've completed this program, right? You can finish the program in as little as a year. And that's if you want to follow a pretty intensive path. Most people choose to finish in about 16 months, take it in a more part-time sort of format, but you'll see that it's really flexible then, right? So it can flex with your job demands, with your family demands, with your travel demands, all the things that happen in people's lives. The program has the possibility to flex that way. Especially if you follow a part-time sort of cadence, you're moving along in a cohort for the cohort courses, and that gives you an opportunity to make great connections with your Bronco family. And in fact, for this program, although it's online, it does start with a residency. And as Toby was talking about, when things are opening up, we're going to see ourselves back on campus. We anticipate that you would be able to take your residency at the beginning of the program, starting in the fall, on campus. Come to campus, meet your faculty, get started in those first few courses, get to know your cohort, right? Make connections with folks like Colleen. She'll have a chance to talk to you about career a little later on. Do some networking across graduate programs. So all of these things are possible, even though you're an online student, to make the same kind of, I'll call them enriching and really important connections that so many people enjoy. That's the side benefit. Yes, you have your curriculum when you do your grad program, but it's the other piece of it is really the networking and the family that you become a part of when you're a Bronco. Let me talk a little bit more about the curriculum. The core curriculum allows you to strengthen any of your technical skills and in a way that really allows you to bone up on those before you dig into an industry-based practicum. So you actually have a choice. You can do a practicum that's based in a firm, or you can do a capstone that is a data project that's based with a faculty member. But in either case, what you get a chance to do is take the skills that you learned in your core courses and really apply them to relevant and rigorous problems, the kinds of problems that you will ultimately face when you're out there in whatever firm you join after the program. The other thing is that, of course, whether it's the practicum or the capstone, because it's so relevant, it's really tightly connected to the kinds of data challenges, the kinds of business questions that firms in Silicon Valley are asking. So the curriculum, the practicum, the capstone allow you to have a really close relationship with understanding how your core courses relate to the questions that are happening here in Silicon Valley and the firms that are operating here. And, ultimately the firms that are operating anywhere from, out from here. We do believe this is the center of the universe, by the way. Everybody got that? Like all of our programs also, as an online graduate student, you have the option of being able to take your electives in your MSBA program, or if you see an elective in another program like MS Marketing or even the evening MSBA program, you're able to also take electives there. I could go on, but we've got to jump to Colleen. So if I leave you with anything, you want to hear that flexible, identical curriculum, incredibly relevant, and one that's going to prepare you to help answer the kinds of business questions that those firms producing all that big data here in Silicon Valley and elsewhere really have pressing on them. And you'll be prepared to add value to that. So I'll stop there and I'll pass it over to Colleen, who will talk a little bit more about the kinds of services that our career folks, like the fabulous Wonder Woman Colleen, provides.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So happy to see you all, and I look forward to meeting you. I am your dedicated career coach, so that is one exciting aspect of the program. There's a whole team of people behind me, but I am sort of your first go-to for anything career related, and can definitely chat about all the different types of roles that you might be interested in, from a business analyst to a data analyst to a marketing analyst to a people analyst. You see a common thread there. Data is involved in really so many different types of functional areas in workplaces that there's just a lot of different opportunities with this degree. When it comes to resources, you do have an opportunity to meet with a career coach, either myself or there's a whole team of us, for half an hour one-on-one appointments, which are great. We cover anything from the very basic resume review, LinkedIn review, to interview prep. One of my favorite things to do is mock interviews, where you get to practice those really tough situations and those tough questions. And then we can talk about how to tell your story. As well, lots of different events coming up. We've got a tech recruiter panel in June. We also have a careers in finance panel, lots of different alum panels that we do, as well as networking events, company info sessions. So we do have a lot of companies who reach out to us interested in hiring our students. The positive in this program, we already have that evening program already established, right? So we already have alums from the Masters in Business Analytics program who reach back out and are, they know what the program is all about and they want to hire you. So that's the benefit of this type of online environment. You also get to connect with those alums who've been in the MSBA program previously. So really exciting. We do have companies come on campus, either virtually or hopefully in person, coming up to talk about different career paths and all those different questions that you need answered. So I think that's all from my side of things, but I'm here as a resource for you at any point. And even if you're in the admissions process or considering, happy to have a quick chat as well to talk about sort of what your career interests are and if this is the right fit.
Thanks so much, Colleen and Nydia. Always a pleasure. So to wrap things up, I think you can fully understand that we're very proud of this program. Being in Silicon Valley really is great for us with our curriculum, our connections, as Colleen's mentioned, with our career folks. Really are, we see this as an innovation hotbed, and really that will continue. And there's news out there that everybody's fleeing California. That's not necessarily true, right? People are still moving here also, and our companies are really bustling as we speak. But this program really will give you those tools to help you either pivot your career, which we definitely see students will pivot their career, or for you to really learn kind of the R and Python, those kind of coding tools to help you apply for those jobs down the road. So we have great support here as well, and our faculty are really tremendous and really care about our students. And again, that residency piece that Nydia mentioned really brings you to campus. You can get a tour of campus, buy a Santa Clara sweatshirt or whatever else. So with that, we look forward to hopefully seeing your application. We launch this program again in fall 2021. We have 2 starts every quarter, fall and spring quarter. So if you missed this first time, we'll be around obviously for other future quarters, but we really want the inaugural cohort to be extra special. So again, we are offering a $1,000 scholarship if you apply and are accepted by August 1st, which August 1st sounds far away, but it's actually not. I mean, we're recording this now on May 25th. So time will be flying by before you know it. So with that, thanks so much for joining us. Look forward to seeing your application. And as always, thanks for joining, and go Broncos. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Go Broncos.